In this problem, we know that Bill boarded his dog at a kennel for $16 plus $14 per day. If the stay cost $142, how many days did the dog stay at the kennel? So we need to define our variables, and we need to find how long the dog stayed at the kennel. So I'm going to let X equal the number of days at the kennel. And then I'm also going to let C equal the total cost. So in general, how do we figure out the total cost C? Well, C equals, you initially pay $16 irregardless of the number of days the dog stays. And then the next part depends on the number of days. So if the dog stayed 1 day, it'd have been $14. 2 days, 2 times 14, 28. But since the dog stayed X number of days, it's going to be 14 times the number of days he stayed, which was X. So now I know how to figure out the total cost. And in this case, the total cost was 142. So C is 142, and that equals 16 plus 14x. What type of equation is it? Degree 1, linear equation. X is on one side, numbers on the other. So since I only have one x term, I'm going to leave it where it is, and I'm just going to subtract 16 from both sides. And so on the left-hand side, I get 142 minus 16 is 126 equals 14x. Now just divide both sides by 14. And I get x equals 126 divided by 14 is 9. So I have found the total number of days the dog stayed at the kennel. And since I defined what x was up here, I really don't have to do anything else, but it's always good on every application to finish with a sentence. So you could say the dog stayed 9 days.